Well, believe it or not, but the school year starts up again in just a few short weeks.
Parents may be focused on school supplies that their children need, but in today's Health Check, Elaine Cleveland has more on what parents should do to ensure their kids get on proper sleeping schedules.
Is 12 o'clock.
It's summertime,
You guys see that on the clock up there?
but the learning never stops for these children at Little Newton's Nest Childcare Center.
It's pointing at the 12. What is that?
The topic of today's class
O'clock. Very good.
is a lesson on time.
3 o'clock.
It's a fitting subject considering that the clock is ticking on what's left of the summer.
I think a lot of people get caught up in the academic preparation and getting their school supplies and getting everything set up for school. And what we easily forget is we need to get back on track, to get back on the schedule.
In other words, it's time for parents to get their kids focused and back on a proper sleeping schedule as the new school year approaches, which is easier said than done.
I think with how busy summer is and how light it is in the evening, it really is a challenge to keep kids on even schedule.
10, 20.
For advice on how to start getting kids to bed earlier, we spoke with the director of the Alina Health Sleep Clinic, who says the most important rule is to enforce a wake-up time.
And that's where a parent can be the most valuable, is we're going to wake up at 7. You can go to bed at what time you choose and suffer your own consequences for sleep deprivation, but no matter what, we're waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever the time to have them ready.
He says parents should also restrict screen time before bed, meaning no phones, TVs, or tablets.
It's a bright light source, and so if you're confusing the brain as to the time of day based on the light source, your brain might think it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon because that's how bright it is and kind of suppress your urge to go to sleep.
He'll invent.
Teachers at Little Newton's Nest know all too well how children can act if parents don't follow that advice.
They have trouble focusing and they are typically pretty cranky.
Floating all around.
A feeling to which everyone can relate and something teachers would ideally like to avoid.
And we just are constantly reminding them that they need to get a good night's rest.
In Plymouth, Elaine Cleveland, 12 News.
And experts say school-age children should get about 9 to 11 hours of sleep a night, while adults should get between 7 to 8 hours.